estimation exercise of Indian Gaur in Nilgiris. Indian Gaur can also be called as Indian bison. In February 2020, the first ever estimation exercise of Indian Gaur in Nilgiris have taken place. First of all, we should know that in IUCN Red List, International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources Red List, Indian Gaur is in vulnerable status. The status of Indian Gaur is vulnerable. And in the present estimate of Indian Gaur in Nilgiris, there are around 2000 Indian Gaurs in Nilgiris. And one important feature of Indian Gaur is they try to reside in the human settlements, tea estates, rather than in the forest areas. That was one specific thing they have observed. So, one question for in prelims we can expect from environmental issues like this: estimates, counts. Recently we have seen the counting of Asiatic lions in Gujarat. In the same way, estimation exercise of Indian Gaurs in Nilgiris. Recently, the first population estimation exercise of the Indian Gaur or Indian bison was carried out in Nilgiri Forest Division, Tamil Nadu. The exercise was conducted in February 2020, which probably is the first of its kind exercise to be done in the region in the recent past. Worldwide Fund for Nature India assisted the exercise, and the news is that there are around 2000 Indian Gaurs across the Nilgiri region. What are the important findings other than this? So, there are around 2000 Indian Gaurs inhabiting near the Nilgiri region in that particular forest division, and it is an average, if you see on an average, 8 Indian Gaurs, 8 individuals per square kilometer. 8 Indian Gaurs are 8 individuals per square kilometer. In 2019, 3 people were killed and 7 others were injured by Gaurs. So, there was a man-animal conflict. In 2019, by the Indian Gaurs, 3 people were killed and 7 were injured. It was noticed that majority of the Gaurs prefer to reside, prefer to inhabit in the tea estates and human settlements, while they largely avoid forest areas. Why they avoid forest areas? First thing, why they try to inhabit near the human settlements? First thing is the easy availability of food and other forage around the human settlements. The Gaurs will get something to eat near the human settlements, so they try to do that. And second point is the lack of threat from predators. So, in forest areas there can be attacks on them, but whereas near human settlements the predators will not come near to them. The third important thing is the spread of invasive flora into the reserve forests. The spread of invasive flora into the reserve forest, so that Gaurs cannot reside there with so much of invasive flora. And change of land use patterns in the Nilgiris. Construction work, estates building, in all these things, forest areas are being converted. Even this is the reason why Gaurs are trying to inhabit near the human settlements rather than in the forest areas. On an average, a total of 60 Gaurs die each year in the Nilgiri Forest Division. Around 60 Gaurs die each year in Nilgiri Forest Division. And Indian Gaur is also called as Indian bison. Our Gaur, G-A-U-R, also called as Indian bison. Indian Gaur is native to South and Southeast Asia. And I already told you, in the IUCN it is in the vulnerable list.